salsa blackberries.
Sorry there, YouTube. I'm trying to figure this thing out here.
I was like, oh my gosh, I have so much to share with you. Okay, Rachel, pull it together here. Alright, I'm gonna fix that.
Maybe it's perfect like this.
There we go. Okay, so I thought we could eat and chat today. Oh my gosh, okay.
How's that one? Is that better?
Yeah, we're working.
Alright, sorry YouTubers.
Okay, we had a little bit of malfunctioning.
We didn't want to
just
leave
now.
anybody out, so we're
Yeah.
kind of
What it is, we're doing a YouTube Live and a Facebook Live. So
double whamming it.
we have two little phones going right now. And Rod's going to help me go read the questions if I can and say hi to you guys. I really want to just see your faces or just see what you guys have been up to, I guess. So, okay. Back it up, Rachel. I guess you can tell I'm very excited. Okay, Rachel, start over. I have so much to share with you. Okay, right now I'm rocking some blackberries here. I've been mowing through them while we've been setting up. So pardon the mouth right here with the, and also eggs. And I gotta show you guys, I don't know if you can see it very well. This is salsa.
Salsa.
I haven't been able to swallow, have any of these things until recently. I have so much to tell you, but I don't want to get too ahead of myself, and I wanted to let you guys catch up too. How are you guys? Because I've missed you. If you guys can hear me, do me a favor. Oh, by the way, no thrush. I just have a blackberry tongue right now, I guess you could say.
Well, you love the salsa because
oh
you
yeah,
have
so check it out. No more thrush. And with what has been going on, I haven't been able to taste food. So now I'm having salsa and eggs.
You take the heat of the salsa as the big turning point too. It's not just the flavor, you know.
I'll give you a quick update as to what's been going on. Okay. I had to get the a little bit of the excitement that's been happening lately kind of settled down. And my body is responding very well to the nutrition now. It's been a long road, and I have so much to tell you. And I'll do it with you one bite at a time. Oh, besos, Becky. Besos. Bon dia. So, international. I love all my family.
So as far as with your update, Rachel is...
What's been going on? Yes.
sorry, I'm trying to help
Rachel
you.
is, yeah. Rachel's a little choked up. What has been going on? You've been noticing. You guys have been you've known for a while. I've been coming off the fentanyl patch. Right? And there's a lot of things that have happened in between as to why, what happened, and what's been going on. And I'll try not to get ahead of myself. But what has gone on when I had come back from Portugal, somewhat restored? A lot of things had happened biologically. And over time, my body, my pancreatitis, couldn't take even an ice cube for a while. It's almost a couple months of that. And then having to get a TPN because my body wasn't digesting and absorbing.
Your TPN is the...
my TPN was this IV I had that I would carry around with me. It was total parenteral. I forgot how to say the word nutrition, but it's a mix of electrolytes, carbohydrates, proteins, fats, and it goes in intravenously. And what had happened, because of several biological things, I had also a staph infection, and that almost took me out again. And this wasn't the first time. I had obviously been in a hospital or in some form of treatment. So during all this, even before all of, this had happened, when I had gone to treatments and trying to get better, and knowing I'll do it, what do I need to do? And not being able to find answers. So many people, treatment, in hospitals can support wonderfully. And in some ways, people make mistakes, as I have. But I'm getting still, probably I'm backing up way too much. So back to the infection. So while I was having a staph infection, I had gotten sick. My GI, because of the IV, had become lazy. My body wasn't working. So having gone through things before of NG tubes and my face bleeding out, and having things where my hospitals have overloaded me with water, and not waking up a day and a half, retaining almost an additional 50% body weight, and being paralyzed from it, only being able to move my head. I know I'm getting ahead of myself because it's been such a long journey. Okay, Rachel, let's go back to where we were recently. Back to recent times with the infection that I had had, and then my GI having problems, my teeth, my throat shrinking, all of edema happening, overloading water, which is dangerous, keeping the electrolytes. Many things have happened. And I'm still getting ahead of myself, I know. Okay, keep eating. Here we go.
And then that led into you having to take medications.
So I had been on various medications so my body could eat. Because over time, the safest thing is to do it if you can through here, through the mouth. Get it through the mouth. Just gonna keep eating and going, guys. I'm sorry. So what had happened was, along with these, I can give you a list. I mean, it's awful, but it is what it is. I had to get on.
We can fast forward to
my little body. Over time, became opioid resistant, and in many hospitals and things before, I had been on IV pain medicine, and that was not the best route to take. So, at the time, it ramped up to a fentanyl patch. I didn't want to take a pill. Number one, my body wasn't absorbing it. And over time, the same tolerance your body had, because your transmitters and receptors are saturated in your brain, everything can eventually become more painful over time. And because of all biological setbacks, it was harder over time. And then on top of it, finding out, constipations and things like that, had to take a harder road. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. I had to take a harder road, But I had to take the safest lasting road. Did I make mistakes? Oh, heck yeah. Did we all? Yes. Mistakes. There was learning, and there were years of learning even prior. Okay, let's do this, right? Now, what has gone on is I after a certain time, you go through so much pain, right? Nothing works. I didn't want to have to keep going up. So, and it's not helping right at a certain point. So, to detox off the patch, to avoid opioid withdrawal syndrome, which can cause anorexia. If I would have ripped off that patch, you would have seen I would have become way more anorexic because my body would have, it's not a pill, it's a patch. So you don't release euphoria because it's not like, boom, you're on a high number. No, it's not how it works. So it's slowly released. But over time, there was nowhere to go. And I didn't want to go into a more dangerous realm. So it's taken over a year.
Tapering out.
To survive, I had to taper off. And it was a hard road because still being a bit obviously malnourished, I had to do it because you guys hadn't been here with me. Never.
How are you feeling now?
Because, hold on,
Sure.
please. So I called my family. And what happens? Going off of it this whole time, for over a year, my body's been struggling. Vomiting is awful for me. Every time it happens, I break or fracture a rib. So,
How are you feeling now, Ray?
So, going through it all, you don't release dopamine. So while I've been eating, you can imagine there's no effect. And coming down, it's a lot of depression. I haven't taken antidepressants on this. And fight through anorexia and nervosis through it too. Because I made a promise to pay for it. And now, I'm almost off. I can taste things, and it's giving me just a little serotonin. So now I can smile. Now you know why it's been so hard. And during it all, you're trying to connect thoughts. But you're so flat in your head. You guys have noticed my change through it all. God, dopamine healthy amount, and I can smile again
And have salsa.
and have salsa. So,
I'm off camera, guys. I know you can probably
yeah,
hear me, but I'm over
Ron's
here
right here.
just trying to help
So,
where I can.
focusing and concentrating. Can't explain this. I couldn't explain it. But to avoid the opioid and withdrawal effect and all its side effects, and I was getting every side effect kept coming off. Some people have an easier time, but a patch you not have to, but if you're not abusing it and it's recommended to do it slowly to taper off so you don't get into opioid withdrawal syndrome. And through it all, it's been over a year, so now I'm producing dopamine.
There's also hyperlinks that we're going to
Oh yeah.
post as well of information.
So and through it all, insomnia, fingers not growing, 8 broken bones all at once, almost all the time. And when you're sick like this, flu-like symptoms, like stomach flu, not like, oh, something hurt my tummy and it's coming out. You don't feel any better. But I made a promise. And I've been fighting, and now it's getting better. I'm healing faster now. Like literally, I have fractures. I wear this to keep my posture up. You've seen everything that's happened, and there's so much more to say. I just wanted you to know I'm gaining weight.
And strength too, right?
And because my bones are so fragile, yet doing all of this, even when you come off a fentanyl patch, they taper you off with lesser doses of opioids so you can survive so you don't go through opioid withdrawal syndrome. And I didn't have all the words at the time, but I think you can see something's working right.
Well, let's do this, love.
Oh, by the way,
let's finish the
blackberry's done.
Done. Let's toast that out of there. And
rest of my eggs.
why don't we just go ahead and move into fielding some questions?
I mean, okay.
Question time. Since it is a Q&A after all.
You'll be seeing a lot of smiling back. I'm eating straight salsa. What the heck? Oh my gosh, guys. Okay.
Go ahead, let me get this out of there for you.
Oh, one more bite.
You want some salsa?
I know, but I left a little bit of egg in it, and I'm like, okay, now it's good.
I did make a stew for later.
Oh, wait.
I make the most amazing stews, people, just so you know. I'll throw that in there. You got it?
And not being able to have insurance, the supplement sucks. Because I'm allergic to milk. But now my brain is getting some dopamine. It's not flat and going through it all, not being on opioids even all day through the withdrawal, taking life and taking the harder road and enduring it. If I could have told myself, you're going to go through all this, but yet this is how you'll end up, and do it again. And I think I could, especially like this. And it's because of you guys. You.
I'm proud of you. You're
So,
making me happy. Let's field some questions.
Let's talk now, okay?
Eat-a-thon, now
thank
Q&A
you
time.
so much. Oh, God. Gosh, I just want to... hug
I
you
know
all to
I know
death.
you guys have missed some of your questions already,
I'm
but
sorry. Yeah, I was.
go ahead and ask away. We'll try to
I'm
do our
trying to
best
keep it
here.
together, but I'm slowly things are you can see are coming, and my body's functioning, and
I'm
I
getting
can
started.
poop. That's
Oh, what about that
awesome.
one? Well, that's good for me too, by the
I
way.
know. Oh, poor Rod. And all the insomnia, and even going through all these withdrawals with me. And I have to tell you guys, wow.
All right,
Talk about wow,
let's
he
get
is.
some
And
questions. I
you
think I
are, and
missed a
he could,
couple.
none of us could have done it without you.
Yep.
You helped us get through it all, and we're getting through it. All right,
You got to fill at
okay.
least one question
Okay, I'm
to
so
it's
sorry.
a
I'm
Q&A,
sorry.
sweetie.
Thank you, TK. Pooping from a nursing
All
perspective
right.
is important because if you can't, oh my gosh, I've been through a lot. But when your intestines are blocking and you can't poop and you gotta eat through it, you're like, oh, that was, oh, I would tell you, pooping. It's great. Oh my gosh.
All right, what's the next question,
Okay,
guys? Give me a one.
that's great. I'm so sorry.
What
What
dose are you
dose
go
I'm
down
on
on the?
fentanyl right now? I'm on 25 mcg, and we're supposed, because I have a few specialists. My doctor, my pain regenerative and pain specialist doctor, who helps me come off of it to avoid the opioid withdrawal, syndrome and fighting it all and making sure the body stays level. For a bit of weight I lost, yeah, but it's coming back and I'm healing. So I'm so sorry. I'm
And
hoping to
then
go to 12 and a half, and then after that off, and then the rest comes off much faster now because it this
okay, let's go to answer
wow,
some
I'm
questions now.
smiling.
Nadine, oh, I just missed it.
I'm so sorry. Is the IV a port, Stephanie? When you say waking, yeah. What happened was I had a bunch of ports open, and through those ports I had an infection, or some people had done a port and they collapsed my lung. So I've had to learn a lot over this, even before,
Well, then
over the
they had scar
time period.
tissue too whenever
So
they're trying to
I
install
even
us trying to
tried
switch
to do
arms.
another TPN, but they couldn't punch it through anymore, and I couldn't stand another jugular, and having all these open ports
There's risk of
was
infection.
causing me my body to fail because I was getting infected all the time by anything. So the thrush is also gone because my immune system's fighting back and my brain's producing its own. And I'm not saying antidepressants or any of these medications are bad for people or whatever. That's not what I'm saying at all. I had to do what my body and my brain had to do to get through it. It was harder, but it's lasting. I'm a like this Rachel that I'm not like, I don't have this, oh, I'm so, no. But because I got a lot of fight left in me. Every time, I love that song, I know. I
Fight
do,
song.
I do. When you're just trying, no music helped, no food helped, being so depressed, and no, but I'll still do it, barfing, breaking through it all, but it's coming because my GI's turning around and bringing all it down made food finally, all of it start to work. It's all, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, Rachel, sheesh, I'm so
We'll
sorry.
see if you could field a couple
Oh,
questions while we're doing this.
oh yes. Oh, you're noticing, Leslie. I don't know. You're right. I don't need to drink in for each bite anymore. I
Yeah.
don't.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, I mean, you guys. Yeah, you guys are my. You're
Your
my
taste bud
eyes.
asking if your taste buds are.
You know what's really weird? I never thought possible because I was having triggering still residual from, going through it all, and depression, and flat, and no dopamine, and no depressants, because I didn't want to numb out, because that's had happened before, and I would rather feel something than nothing. But now it's, if I made mistakes, but I couldn't have done it without you guys. Now I can do it for me too.
Absolutely.
I don't even get triggered. Like, oh, Rachel, you're gaining weight. I'm like, heck yeah, I am. I didn't think that was possible again.
Molly's asking, how is your relationship with your family? I've seen your mom once in the video. I don't remember that
I
occasion,
try
but
to keep things, I respect people's privacy, I know people say things, but I just
relationship
wanted to
good or
really cheek, and
how's the
for me,
relationship though?
my family is great. It's
Hello,
great.
Kelly Bennett.
And you are my family.
Kelly
Kelly,
saying
you guys can come over anytime. I really, anytime. I'd love to see you guys. All my Peter, my Michelle's, my Steve.
Oh, it's Stacy's birthday. By the way, I saw that.
I
Hello,
list
Houston.
you all by name.
It's
All over the world.
any questions, you guys?
I'm so sorry.
I love the comments.
Rebecca, how are you? Oh, and you know what? Thank you, Stephanie, for saying that. I can be more involved. And you guys are watching us heal, and we're all doing this together, because this is not something we can fix internally when we need some help.
Michael was bringing up lots of stuff, and she's asking questions
so sorry.
concerned that people.
Can you answer some of the concerns? Oh, Michael, somebody.
Can you give us an example?
Yeah, if you guys could tell me, like, oh, hi, sweetheart, from Alabama. Things like, do you ever bump into? I have bumped into a couple of people who have followed. Somebody had asked me, do you bump into people? I'll get used to this interaction of reading, and it will be easier soon. Producing more. But yeah, she asked me if I ever have bumped into anyone at like in person that has followed the story. And yes, surprisingly, and it's not that often, but when someone tapped me and for the first time didn't call me a name, turning around, and they were smiling back at me, I was like, hi, like, even going out in public, you can understand, I look weird, I know that.
Yeah.
It's alright, but things happen, and I started not being able to look at people looking at me, because now I can't even look at me. I'm so sorry. So, yeah, and somebody was asking me about some concerns.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself again. Thank you. Oh gosh, so somebody was saying some concerns. I'm sorry. And just
yeah, we just
little,
asking an example of a
yeah,
concern
please. I'm so sorry.
Concerning.
I know. I'm. You can see I'm still
any
coming
questions,
together.
You guys?
Okay,
we're here.
Please. You said someone was saying
so just
something.
Take it one at a time, and
yeah, I'm so
we're here
sorry.
to answer your.
Oh gosh. Oh, see, I don't look weird. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. Here's some of them. Kelly Lynn is going to tell me. Oh, Emily, hi, sweet. Thank you so much. Lies and fraud. He had been claiming a non-fraud.
Oh, tell about the nonprofit.
Okay. About nonprofit. Oh, okay. I'll try to keep it concise and together. Okay, what had happened when I had come back from Portugal, I had, when I had gone to Portugal and everything, I had nothing, no funds left remaining. When I come, not much left, I should say. So when I come back, having to come back after, being gone for 3 months, I had to come back. Also, what had happened was when I came back, I had gone to treatment centers previously, and even up until Portugal and things like that. And what I wanted to do was start a nonprofit, and I did.
To pay it forward.
To pay it forward, and it was going to be launched. And what it was, the idea was, is I wanted people, if one time, eventually, when I could be better, to donate into a fund and try to get treatment centers and give people scholarships out of that fund. I guess, if that makes sense. I was trying to give people a gift to pay it forward. And what ended up happening was, and I did form it, and I had to, I'll give you, as you know, what had happened was, I had gotten very, very sick. Okay, I know there's more stuff rolling.
Yeah,
and so that's what had happened. And still, paying it forward, that was the initial thought of maybe doing it, but now finding other ways to do it.
Well, you ended up being more into your recovery itself. Was more involved, and
as you know,
kind of like the cart before the horse.
Because I was very excited coming back, as you can know, thinking, I have this gift I can give people. Maybe because I understand how treatment centers work, and how getting an understanding of how much it does, how expensive it is, and how much you need, and if the body doesn't respond, and if the weight comes on too fast, what happens to the body and the mind and the hormone. Learning all these things, I was thinking, okay, well, I can use my knowledge and help people negotiate with treatment centers to make it more affordable. You see, that was the thought. And over time, so that's what has happened with that. I hope that answers it. I can go into more detail. I'll try. I'm getting a little, you can tell my voice is going. Lies, fraud. I'm reading another thing.
Okay.
God, Brenda,
I hope that answers the question
heart.
on the
Thank you
nonprofit
so what is the
situation.
other thing? Physical. Oh wait. Lies between infamous Portugal methods and himself.
Codependency. That's it.
Oh, well, I guess over time, even when you go through something, and this is many times previously, you don't know quite what to do. I was like, after time, I had, it was a very hard process to go through, but Rod learned and had to grow with me, and he never gave up, because he knew there was much more going on, and it wasn't just an eating disorder. It was a lot more root cause, and my body has had a hard time, and my mind, in so many ways.
Oh,
But
she's
I'm so sorry.
okay.
I'm
Then
I get a
Kelly
little
was asking
jumbled.
what I
Rod
think it's
broke
to sum it up
promises,
in
saying
regards
I
to
have
the
a
Denver
right, and we
situation.
have an obligation to tell warning people. Well, okay, I'm gonna make sure. Oh, is it talking about which hospital to go to? If Colorado, or is that what the question?
Yeah, they're wanting this. Well, I just read it.
Oh,
Basically asking, why is it that you didn't go to Denver and you ended up going to somewhere locally for treatment and care?
Oh, what had happened prior? I had been to various treatments, and my body been to some acute centers prior to that, but it was only a few hours away. Even when I just started, just trying to go to a group, I would have to drive 100 miles, which is, I don't know, kilometers. That would be more appropriate internationally. But each way, just for something like that, just to go to a group meeting every night, each way. So this is prior, many years ago. So let me OJ it real quick. Hold on.
I think he's talking about fast forwarding it.
Let me fast forward. But it kind of won't make sense. You know how if you give someone partial info, even I've given partial info, sometimes it's hard to talk, right? You don't think, or maybe somebody says stuff, and we give them only a tiny bit, well then it will just, are we all made of one bit? We have dimensions to us, and I'm not saying that I did everything right, no, I'm not saying that, nor is God. But there's a lot that did go well, and that was done well, right? And when it came to something like, prior to that, like I had gone to other hospitals, body problems. Then I found my body was really struggling. A lot of things had happened too.
I think he's talking about why was it that we didn't go to Denver?
Oh, Denver.
That's like straight up question.
Right. I know, but it's
so,
hard to.
I know we got the history,
okay.
but
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Why I didn't go to Denver? What had happened was when we were starting to initially call them. I had family and friends also involved trying to get a hold of Denver. We learned out about Denver from people, from other people. I'm so sorry. I get so tickled when I see people. Okay. Where was
we were in talks with Denver?
Oh yeah. Okay.
For quite a while.
Denver, Rachel. Okay, we were in talks with Denver, and we were trying to get a hold of them to come over, or to make arrangements. And there were things that had happened. We hadn't heard back from them until quite a bit of time. And when we heard back, an article had come out.
Well, that's how we heard back, was through the article.
There was also voicemail initially, and then we were trying to make arrangements. And then when things were starting to go, there was an article during the process, and I had a little complication because I thought Denver, and when I was inquiring, that it was the only place that could help as well. So then, and I know I'm getting ahead of myself.
Well, we found out there's multiple places.
Yeah,
that
and
we're
then
also going to
what had happened was when it was time to go to Denver, an article came out saying that we weren't calling them, and we were trying to coordinate it, and I was like, what? Wait a second. And that was really, I'm putting my life and people's money in their hands, and I had to, it was very odd that they didn't even talk to me, and they talked to the Denver Post or something. I'm trying to recall the details.
That's pretty much what happened.
And it's been a long road, so let me just keep it straight, Rachel. When that had come out that I wasn't trying to go there, that was, and they went to someone, like a public newspaper. You're like, huh? What? It wasn't jiving, and it would, I don't know if it would make anyone else, but it wasn't just pausing, finding out it wasn't the only place, and there were closer places. That way I recover potentially faster as well, being a bit more local, not having to go through the flights and things like that. And then I was at a different point in my body at that time. They could do things like an air transport to Denver, and there were arrangements that were made, and then things like that had happened, and then, prior to that, finding out that, or let me get it straight, because I'm trying to keep it in order too. I'm still connecting thoughts, so finding that out, that I had gone through places similar, not that they didn't do a good job. I've had a lot of amazing people save my life, and nurses, and therapists, and family, and all of you. I'm getting ahead of myself again.
So we ended up.
So I ended up going to San Diego.
Yeah. Initially, the Laguna Hills of
right. It was no. It was before to go before Colorado. I went to San Clemente. I had to go local, and then I went and transported to San Diego. Yeah, that's what I was like. What?
Better
I was like,
right
I know. I'm like, wait, that doesn't. I know we're getting a little jumbled here. Insomnia from fentanyl is fun, huh?
Mm-hmm.
No. I'm getting ahead of myself. But when Rod broke promises. I don't know if I scrolled this right. Oh, you scrolled it for me, Rod.
Yeah.
Thank you. It paused. The screen paused for me to read the question. I'm so sorry.
Okay,
so I hope that answers some of it. Oh, and I remember, wasn't there there was a give forward question too, right?
Yeah,
at the time, GoFundMe at one point when all of this came out for support, people were saying we can't internationally transact. So the account for Give Forward had been opened, but I don't even think it was ever even. I think it was even zero and closed. I think it was like $1. It was something. Yeah, because GoFundMe went international right away. So I hope this answers some stuff. I know this is gonna be like a little garbled because I'm still, coming together with it all. But I have like some. Do we have any more blackberries or cherries?
Sure.
I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, I think I've babbled enough, and it paused one of the screens. I've been yapping for a really long time. Pauline! Aloha! Oh my gosh. I know you guys very well. But anyhow, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, let me scroll, Rachel. Okay, all right. I'm so sorry. Oh, okay. I had to. Oh yeah, some people were asking if if I'm recovering for severe anorexia nervosa. You'll notice even my face had changed a lot during that time. So a lot of things had happened to my body, and if I had dropped fentanyl and just ripped it off, it wouldn't have. It would have been all over. So I had to taper it off and go through the depression, the nervosa, all of it. Thank you so much. Let me keep eating. I'm being able to smile. Okay, I'm so sorry. And now you can say whatever you want about my physical appearance. Triggers don't live here anymore. They don't. And now you can understand, and I can explain it a little easier. And I wanted you to hear it from me.
Someone who was asking about CBD.
Oh, where does another?
What are you asking?
Some people ask how long does it take to recover? Like, it depends on how long they've been in it. And even with something like a fentanyl patch, there are so many factors of why someone takes a longer time to taper down. If they were on a patch longer, tapering it down to prevent more insomnia. Getting opioid withdrawal syndrome and just ripping it off causes anorexia. I wasn't going to do that.
We'll
So
post
take a
the
little hit.
hyperlink too
I
with
know it will
information.
sound better. Maybe I can post some stuff that might sound easier to explain than I can just right now. And I know I'm not saying probably everything right, but
Any more questions,
I'll
guys?
do
I
it
think by the
one bite
time
at a
she
time.
finishes these cherries, we'll probably end up wrapping up.
Yeah, I know Rod has that. Mm.
They prescribed the fentanyl in the first place due
Why?
to the
Mm.
pancreatitis.
Well,
And
actually, it had to go through a sequence.
yeah,
You don't. I'm so sorry. You don't just get prescribed, or I didn't, I guess, just straight fentanyl patch at high dose. No. What happens is when you become over time opioid tolerant, your body has no place to go, and I didn't want to do more pills. And pills wouldn't help when you're not processing anything or having healthy body mass to absorb it. Then they don't even do anything. And people metabolize things different. Why do some? I'm allergic to anti-inflammatories. I'll take one and I'll get a bleeding ulcer awful. Why does my body do it and my relatives doesn't? I don't know. But you see what I'm saying? And the safest thing was to do. That's why CBD wasn't helping the way it could have. Because not only was I tolerant, anything wasn't helping after a while. So when it wasn't helping,
well,
I wanted it to come off.
that's maybe the
And
next
it was
step though, to try
so
CBD
hard.
again,
It's
huh?
still, especially for a while, to get off of going through it all over a long period of time. And it's making this too much about what I've been going through. And I really want to know about you guys. I just want to be able to answer things and get to know my family even more. I'm going to keep eating.
Have you considered EMDR?
EMDR treatment, I have done that in the past. And there were some things that were, I have like all over my mouth here. There were some things that were helpful, and I wasn't able to keep going to it. And after a while, there were different techniques, and over time, a couple things help. You know, I learned, keep learning, absorbing. Rachel, stay curious. You know, this is you. I started going this past over year. I went from being, you know, more of myself to
What is EMDR? Is it like, was it
EMDR is
the
the eye
eye movement
movement,
thing? Yeah. Yeah, you did
rapid
that.
displacement. No, not displacement.
Yeah, that
I
for a
know
while.
you guys might know it better than I can recall, but it has to do. Some people do, like you know when you have a headache or something, and you kind of do like this, that kind of thing. But it's not. I'm oversimplifying it. It has various different techniques of doing it, and it's just I've learned so much from it wasn't just one thing. I've learned, I could go like all day and years talking to you guys and
Oh,
exchanging
oh,
ideas of what helped and what I found, but
someone
it
is
might help someone differently because we're
someone's
all different.
asking, are you a doctor to be giving medical advice?
Correct. I am. Thank you, because I always like to say this. So, Rachel, I am not a doctor. Mm-mm. No, I'm not.
You're
I
basically
cannot
talking
give.
about experience
I'm
that
talking
you've learned
exactly.
and observed.
I'm talking about my experience and what I've learned
Yeah.
and staying open to learning and curious. That helped so much. Curiosity. It helped me so much. What was the question? Mm, Um, what I have learned is I've learned a lot of things on the way. Electrolytes, how thiamine is important in refeeding syndrome, how refeeding syndrome can happen a lot. And when I was not feeling good from fentanyl, I felt always battling refeeding syndrome because your body is still in a catabolic state. So, and I don't have enough muscle. Sorry, see, I don't have enough muscle to absorb water and the carbohydrates in certain parts of the body. Now, I have currently probably about 6 or 7, maybe 8 fractures, hairline, and they're healing fast now.
Someone's asking, why are you not in a hospital right now?
I have been in hospitals, and a lot of it, like even the fentanyl patch, that in its own needs to be done, tapered off. Not, I couldn't stay in the hospital for the past year and a half. And you see, you go through checks. They wake you. You have to be awake every couple hours and keep, and you can't recover, sleep, and you have to be monitored and things like that, which is great and it is essential. Absolutely. I don't think it is. But with the fentanyl patch, this is something had to be done safely and steadily, because even in hospitals, I've had a lot of problems where my body, because you understand it's different, where hospital doesn't have every answer, and there's so many things they have to understand, and a doctor has to know about, and also monitor all the time. And being in that there's a time and a place, absolutely. But I get my electrolytes checked. I have an internal medicine doctor. To survive, I had to taper off slowly. And
tell us more about your team. You were saying internal medicine doctor.
Oh, but also in the hospital.
Who is your hospital now? Basically, who's your team?
I have. How many people? Oh.
Yeah, we have cardiologist on board now. We have internal medicine.
Well, we've had a cardiologist a long time. Okay, I'll keep it going. I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm talking too much. I have, as you said, I do have a cardiologist. I have an internal medicine doctor. The regenerative back and pain management specialist, what he does, handles the neurology of the spine, things like that, and also making sure because the thing is I wanted to pick safer treatments and so that my body can survive all that it's gone through, and obviously the head.
And this is monitoring your patch, of course.
And I'm hoping to come down, have one more time off of it, and then keep the body going.
And then also you have PT just started.
I'm able to do physical therapy here. Yeah. So a lot of these places I have to be able to go to sometimes, and some, like I have a nurse that comes. I have also a physical therapist that's starting again.
And you basically go out to get your labs drawn as well.
So we monitor the blood. So I have like a array of specialists, because coming off that patch has, like I said, it has to be, and I'll just post the info, so that way it'll be easier to understand, like a hyperlink or something. Because I know the screen goes live. Let me answer some of your guys' questions. I'm just babbling right now. And so,
well, we'll finish up here.
I love you guys so much.
We'll answer a couple more and get you some rest. You're doing great.
Like when it's a, you'll find refeeding syndrome is happening a lot. They're learning a lot more.
What are your goals for the next 6 months?
Mm. You can see
Interesting,
how
weird
fast
question.
I'm growing right now. Like,
Oh,
and now I
we
can
love the
see.
heart bombs, by the
Oh,
way.
gosh,
We
guys,
love
I
them
feel
heart
like I'm
bombs.
just
Oops,
focusing
my
too
finger.
much on this stuff. Oh my god, I just wanna. Mm,
Yeah, she
mm.
wants to do a little bit of everything. That's what.
But in the next six
Very
months, I'm
excited.
getting stronger. I'll be off. You know, obviously that, and I'm putting on weight. Mm. It's a
Uh,
little embarrassing, but you know how bad this osteoporosis is. But I was telling Rod, I'm like, I've never wanted a menstrual cycle so bad in my life. Because I know that's TMI, but when you don't have it for a long period, oh gosh, your bones just.
let's finish with this
I know.
question,
I'm gonna
so then
stop.
you can get some
Okay, no, but I want to see
some.
how they're doing. I
Yeah,
miss
yeah. Well,
them.
they have they're wanting
I
some
know.
answers rather than.
I want you guys to know
Um,
how much Rod did this through it all. You
well,
know
thank you,
that.
sweetie. But let me do this question right
And
here.
you all.
Um, have you explained the negative mind to people? Does it resonate with you currently?
Negative mind.
Rather than just saying, "Oh,
See,
you're just being
that's
negative."
why I
It's
like
look at you.
talking about. I know I'm all like.
Go ahead.
I know I'm so sticky. I'm so sorry. Um, how you know the negative mind. It's if you talk about it, was this an eating disorder? Was this? Was this? It was a lot. And you know when you just have only you can think is you keep your everything is your fault. You know, as I'm getting cherries all over my face.
Well, that part's your fault.
I know
The
that is
cherries.
my fault. No, but you know that mindset where I think can you guys relate to where you just think about even though it's nothing awful, you think oh, I mean I thought the most awful things about myself, thinking, and now this mindset over time. You know when you have things overtake you.
Well,
This
you
negative
were looking in the
mindset.
mirror earlier, like before.
I can. That this is the first time.
Too, right?
That negative mindset that builds up over time. How logic and staying curious, staying engaged, and keep going.
I think honestly, not to cut you off, but as far as a good thing to talk about, you're able to
Show
look at
your
your
face.
reflection while
Show
you're
your
doing
face.
a live. You know,
I know.
before you weren't doing lives because it was
well,
just
and also it was hard to do answer, you know, lives and
yeah.
function at the same time.
Well, no, it's not with that. It's
So,
looking at your reflection like that too.
now I can look at me in the face now.
What about my face? I just
He's
wanted to
not
say
so
hi,
bad.
guys. I've been over there sitting on the couch.
It sucks. Look at this.
I'm not lazy, trust me.
Do you know?
What?
Yeah, because you're on the couch.
Yeah, and yes,
Yeah,
it is. It is the end of May, and I'm still wearing a beanie. Just because it's comfortable.
His hair is longer than mine. Fentanyl, what it did. I lost it. Do you remember?
I think I passed you, maybe.
Gosh, his hair is longer than mine.
Thank
I
you,
haven't cut my
everybody,
hair.
for everything that you do. I just wanted to say that much. Don't pull it. It's not something to tug, okay? If you, I know there's probably more questions or whatnot. We'll end up doing this again whenever. Look at her face. She is really the last couple of days more than any other days. It's just she's never given me such direct contact like this and just telling me that everything's gonna be okay like she has. And before I was, you how would you call it? Optimistically,
Cautiously
cautiously
optimistic.
optimistic. Yeah, there you go.
I'm the
I need
one
more
who
rest
can
too.
fill in the words now.
Before, because I've heard, she's, and then we get a setback, then we're gonna go forward, and then there's another setback. This is our year, and then another setback. I'm like, oh.
But you know how it
Um,
is taking the road. Even
it's
though I
been the
knew it
longest,
would be
hardest
harder
road.
to do but it had to be done to be safe. And now I'm getting. This is a very selfish
I'm
feeling. Ex- I'm like been talking about myself too much.
no, well, it needs to
And
be
you,
talked about. Thank you
and you
again, guys.
guys,
We're gonna
us.
shut her down. Shut her down. I think we reached the hour, and I was telling Rachel that for sure won't go past the hour, and it's been an
I
hour and
wanted
1
to
minute.
talk.
So,
You guys know.
thank
I'll
you
keep
guys.
trying to do this more effectively, and we'll keep this going.
Yeah,
Thank you. And that's why I call you guys my family. You're our
I
family.
haven't smiled this much. I, yesterday was such a moving day between the two of us. I was smiling and laughing more than I have in years. And I'm usually, to be honest with you, just constantly putting on the face and making sure that she's not being down and wanting to just mask it. But this is the time that I'm really, it can get me emotional. But this is the time that I haven't felt this happy in a long time, and to work yourself out of a depression. And it's been tough, but I'm finally getting happy, guys.
You
I know.
can see
Just
his
if you're
family.
curious, that's where I am.
And he can finally get to see his family.
Yeah,
And they're my family too, like you.
I just can't wait to, yeah, like she said, is be able to travel, see family, friends, go places.
Like just
Eventually,
go to the down the street.
yeah, even if they ain't
You
that
know,
far. But
not for something, just your life can be so limited. I
maybe,
just want to see you guys.
maybe
And
that
we'll
will.
do this one by the
Yeah,
time.
we'll try to do it this
And pay
on
it
Sundays
forward.
potentially too, and then randomly throughout the week we'll see what happens.
I just want
Answering
to
any
tell you
questions and
guys.
stuff.
I know I'm
Got me all
talking
teary
over
eyed.
him a lot.
I'm gonna be behind the camera. I'll be over here, guys. Love you.
But we all did this together. I know I'm babbling. But I want you guys to know that none of this would have happened if we don't come together. All of us, because we are all one family. No matter what. No matter what. You're going to see a lot more of this. And a lot more. We're here. So,
Cooking rainbows? What are we doing?
you know what? I just want you guys to know it's going to be okay. I love you so much. You're going to hear from me.